Hey everybody, Julian Temez back. It's 8 a.m. or a little bit past 8 a.m. So it's been day one, I guess, supposedly, of the VR thing. I started at 9 o'clock last night and ended around 11:30. I have all the stats here. Let's get through this. Uh, I put on the Quest once. This was the first thing I put on last night. The second thing I put on was the Go, and I did try to fall asleep with Netflix, which I did drift off a little bit. I had to turn down the volume a little bit and take off my aide's headphones, Skull Candy, Skull Crushers, with a battery in it. Um, but I had to take that off. And then the last thing I did put on was the augmented reality headset after the Go once. So one Quest, one Go, and one AR headset. And I put on the augmented reality one because I I woke up and it was like two episodes of Trailer Boys has passed, and my eyes were strained, and I was like, screw this. In the morning, my AR headset was off my face too. Um, in the morning, AR was off face. These notes are super small. All right. So yeah, the games I played right away. I went into Beat Saber because they had new DLC, Timberland, and it was pretty cool actually. More like hip hop kind of stuff, like pop music on uh, the radio, but it was still like dubstep, like trance. Um, Next game I played was First Contact, which is kind of like First Steps. It's like introducing you into the virtual reality stuff, and it's nice to socialize with that robot. You know what I mean? I just wish he would grab the items. You know what I mean? He just giving you items and stuff. But there was a little bit of Easter eggs I found out in it, like the cassettes. They're like VCR cassettes, and you can actually put them in the TV and it'll play something. And it had this really creepy one of this thing. I'm even getting goosebumps right now of this thing that looked like half bird, half human, making weird noises, and it was footage. You know what I mean? Like not real footage, but like a security camera. You know what I mean? The other one was like little kid show of a rainbow pony girl, and she just kept going like ah. And then the other one was like some Sasquatch looking guy just growling a lot, so it wasn't really an animation really. But yeah, those are the three games I played. Netflix was the last one I played. But yeah, pretty much wa- um walking to the bathroom was a little easier because I used the Oculus black and white safety feature, which is if you can't find your room scale, if you go out of your boundary, it turns black and white, becomes pixelated, and it's hiccupy. So if I move like this, it's just like, sometimes it's a little smooth, but it'll like hiccup sometimes. So I use that to use the bathroom and to find my drinks and stuff. I also use the nose trick. I allow myself to do that, which this one doesn't really work because this is tight to my face, but there's usually an opening by your nose and you can see the floor slightly, you know? So I use that to find my beer. You just look down, with your eyes. So sadly, I added that to the rules. Also added to the rules, I was allowed to use the black and white safety feature of the Oculus Quest to see my surroundings as well. And I also added to the rules one more thing. I forgot what it was. Dun, 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 dun. When I played Beat Saber, I got really, my face was like really sweaty, man. I couldn't see, it was fogging up. So I had to actually close my eyes and take my headset off like this and wipe my face off and then go like this to wipe um the lenses off with my shirt, and because I couldn't see. So I added that to the rule. If sweaty face syndrome happens for playing a action app or for whatever reason, I'm allowed to take off my headset with my eyes closed and wipe off my face and stuff. Because a lot of this stuff I didn't think about. You know what I mean? A lot of this stuff like I wouldn't be able to see. You know, it'd be impossible to do. You know. Unless I wasn't playing an action game while I was diving this whole time. But I mean, where's the fun in that? but yeah, Netflix was kind of cool because after I played Beat Saber and then I played First Contact. I mean, it was already late. I started at 9, so I mean, I was like, all right, I'm going to get into Netflix now, and Netflix was kind of nice. This is my area, by the way. Those are the VR headsets. This is where the desk is. The boundary stops right here, about, and then it goes into my bed a little bit, and then it stops right around. Not up at the vent, but I had Netflix. I was like sitting right here watching Netflix. Sitting right here watching Netflix. Here's my bed. Sitting here watching Netflix, my head like this, and I was like, all right, I'm drifting asleep. So I redid the room scale like this, facing this way. So my bed's right here. So I'm facing this way, and I held down the Oculus Go button to reset Netflix because my Quest was already dying. So I reset it looking like this. So the living room's right here. Living room's right here, and the TV's right here, and the couch is right here. And I was gonna say when I was watching Netflix, it was just really nice because I was like sitting down like this, like I do on my couch, just chilling. I had my beer right here, my beef jerky right here. I spilled my beef jerky on accident. I grabbed the bag upside down, and all the beef jerky fell on my bed. So I had to, eat my fucking beef jerky off my bed and shit without even knowing where it is. I did use the nose trick to see a little bit. But it was just real cool because Netflix, you're actually on a couch and you can look around your room, not your real room. It's a fake room. There's like glaciers outside and it's real cool. They did have a setting where you can make that go away. I think it was called like Void Room or Void Theater. Yeah, that was called Void Theater, and it'll make everything go away and you'll just see the screen. It'll be black. But the Netflix room is nice because you feel like you're actually chilling on your couch, dude. It gives you the option to look around. So especially if you're trapped in there, it's really nice. But as I was saying, I reset it so I'm staring at it like this instead, and then I just put my head down and tried to sleep. You know what I mean? Like this. My pillow's not here, that's why my head's not. But I tried sleeping like this while I was looking at the Netflix camera, so I'd be looking at the TV like this. TV wasn't skewed like this, like lined up with me. It was just like that. So it was kind of cool because it felt like I was actually at home trying to sleep on my couch. And at times I did turn my head the other way and tried to sleep this direction away from the TV, and the sound actually was somewhere else. It was like I wasn't facing the TV, so Netflix props on that one. That kind of made me feel more sane, you know what I mean? So just looking at a black screen in the void. But yeah, that was a really nice feature they had. See if I can get my camera back to the situation where it's supposed to be. Yeah, but what else did happen yesterday? Da 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 da. Black and white safety thing is buggy for the Oculus Quest, so I could see my surroundings. My eyes did strain a bit towards the end of the night. So we're talking like around I'd say like 10 o'clock I put on Netflix, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, it was pretty early because I started at 9. I didn't even spend an hour. Let's sum it up to an hour playing Beat Saber and First Contact, which is a little robot guy you get to communicate with. So yeah, it was about like 10 o'clock, maybe even 9:50. You know what I mean? So I started up Netflix then, and then after watching 2 episodes of Trailer Park Boys, I stopped. I went on the Facebook because I heard my phone go off. I can still hear my phone. It's in my room, so I can still hear notifications. And I'll make sure I put my phone back on the charger whenever I put on my AR headset. Just check the charge so I can do my videos and stuff. But I checked Facebook on there, and man, it sucks typing, dude. I was commenting on the video on Facebook. It is so hard to type because it like lags after I type a letter. Sometimes it won't let me push another letter. And spaces is the biggest problem. That spacebar on the Oculus, because remember, I have to click every letter. It's so hard, dude, and it doesn't notify me, so I have to refresh the page, and there's no chat, so I can't talk to people. I just wish I had a Skype or something on here, or a phone simulator, so I could call my dad up. But, yeah, my eyes were straining a bit after, I got off Facebook, and I was talking to my aide around that time. He came in, I took off my headphones, and I talked to him while I was on Facebook for about 15 minutes. Then I was like, okay, I gotta get back in. He left the room, and after like 2 more episodes of Trailer Park Boys, my eyes were just draining so bad. And after that, I already laid down trying to sleep, you know. And it was a little better when I looked away from the TV screen in the VR thing in Netflix. But yeah, my eyes started to strain. So then I kind of drifted off. Like 2 more episodes, Trailer Park Boys passed because it was the next season when I could hear it next, and I was kind of like groggy. Like, fuck this. I turned off my Go. I crawled in the dark over to this thing because it wasn't by my bed. I put it on my face, and then since I could see slightly, I turned on my room light and I set everything up for charging, did my blood sugar. Turned out I was high on blood sugar. No shit. And yeah, so situated myself and went back to sleep with this thing. And when I woke up in the morning, this thing was off my face, upright, right off the bed. So I must have kicked it off in my sleep. So I think I'm going to just still try to go to sleep with this at night. But if I'm still awake slightly and I pull it off, I'm going to let that happen because I'll be sleeping. And this morning, dude, this morning I was so groggy. I was disoriented. I was messed up. And I was low on blood sugar too. So, and I just, dude, I couldn't help but open my eyes. I couldn't keep them shut to find the headset. I kept on opening them. I'm like, oh my god. And I shut them right away. Try to go back to sleep. Because I'm sleeping on that floor thing, you know. Not the best sleep. But, yeah, I was just groggy and messed up. And I accidentally opened my eyes a couple times. Saw reality and stuff. So, but eventually when I did get to it, I'm like, hey, dude, I think it's time to wake up. We can't sleep anymore. I thought it was late. I thought it was 9 o'clock. It's 8. So I just grabbed this thing away, put it on my face, and just kind of let myself collect. And it sucks, I can't rub my eyes and stuff, you know. So, but I will rub my eyes, like take this off, shut them, and rub them and stuff like that. Or right when I wake up, I should rub my eyes, then put it on for next time. But I'll probably sometime today go in there and clean them off and stuff. But let's see what else happened. Beef jerky fell, had to eat all that, throw away leftovers, swipe it off on the ground. I'll have Jesus clean that up later. Let's see. Yeah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. And I did do my insulin with the, because when I sat down to watch Netflix the first time, I was on my Quest, not my Go, until I realized my Quest was running out of battery. So, I had the room scale off, and I had stationary, which is, room scale is you draw how big the room's going to be, and that's what your room is for that Quest device. Stationary is it's going to have a circle around you, like you're going to sit down or stay in one place, and that's your boundary. So I had stationary on the bed when I was watching Netflix, and I realized I had to do my shot, my Atlantis nighttime shot. This is before I realized I was high on blood sugar. When I tried to go to sleep and then switched to this thing after the Go. But yeah, so I got up, I grabbed my my Atlantis, and I pulled out the cap of my mouth, and I could see it was black and white and really blurry, and it was like really, like it was easy to do the shot, but then when I had to put the cap back on the needle, dude, I was like, oh good god, I had to like push the needle against the cap, then go out again, then put it in. Luckily I didn't stab myself, but yeah, was able to do it with the Oculus Quest AR black and white feature. So yeah, I think that is about it. I did add the 3 rules, not the 2 rules, so it should fix that. Boom. Alright. Today I will be starting with the Quest. And yeah, so that is my updated video. Oh yeah, And mornings are going to take longer to get ready than I thought. Not going to take 15 minutes, man. It's going to take like 30 because I got to cook a meal, brush my teeth. I did all this stuff already. Right after this, I'm putting on the quest. So, and it's going over 15 minutes right now. And I got to check my room amount. I didn't delete the last video because I realized I got to post that to YouTube. How am I going to post it if it's only on Facebook? I have to keep the video. Do I have enough room? I have no clue. So, anyway, peace out, dudes. You know, be yourself, stay renegade, rock on.